And then out of nowhere, the whole crash just happened. And like everybody started losing money. Like the plague, the crypto plague. Like,
You talking about recently the crash?
no, not even.
Or you're talking
We're
about
talking about like
during COVID?
2018.
Oh, okay, the 2018 crash. Yeah, yeah.
So like that was the time where I think everybody is like high bubble, I would say. Not the actual thing, but like I'm just talking about like the excitement hype bubble really burst to a lot of people. And especially those big guys who invested so much money, they kind of got a big hit, man. It's a big hit to buy machines for like $1,000, $1,200 to maybe $1,500 on like thousands and thousands of them, and ending up selling those machines for $50.
Yeah, and that number of what you bought the machine at versus what you sell it at, I feel like with like each upgrade to ASICs and each halvening and each generation changing,
Of course.
it gets worse.
Of course.
Like I started in the bull market this last one. So like I have sweet times, but I also have relationships with clients who bought S19s at $10,000, $11,000. Like it never changes. These are the parts that you really bear down. No pun intended. You really bear down and you learn from it. You can't prepare yourself for when the bad time comes, because no one sits there preparing for what is the worst. We're all very happy when things are well. We're happy when we work really hard and we're working towards something, but how do you keep that same energy going when things get bad? I feel like it's something, it comes back to the beginning of the conversation where when you have that time in the bear markets to learn about yourself, to work on improving yourself, this is like another moment where we're in that same position.
That's exactly. And it's funny that's funny because we started this conversation with it.
Yeah.
Because like I believe like getting that conversation like roll to that is that once you're in this industry from like both ways, which is upside, downside, you already passed that once loop, you do realize sooner or later that if you prepare for the upside, you're gonna run good. But the same ways as you prepare for the upside, you need to be prepared for the downside. And there is a way to be prepared for those downsides. There is ways.
This is something you and Vlad have both talked to me about before.
Exactly.
Preparing for the downside.
It's being ready and acknowledge the fact that, whatever goes up goes down. But like, it doesn't mean you have to get like down hyped or like bankrupt yourself or like, throw everything you do. It's like, what do you do and how do you prepare for like this kind of like volatility of market? And you soon later realize that like, it's the same way as it goes up. Either you buy a lot and you prepare, or like once it goes up, you sell a lot and you prepare for the down. It's like, you need to keep that circle rotating towards like knowing. So it's hard to really predict when and how, but it is very well understand that this stuff slowly, they slow it down and it becomes way more and more predictable.